to find the it is hard to find the part-time job. So like the first thing, the student have to make the perfect CV, like the European or the UK style CV. So here is the so here is like the first things you have to write your personal information about your name, your full address, where you're living, and your email address, date of birth, nationalities, and the if you got the professional photo. Basically, we don't need the professional photo on the CV, but if you got some good photos for the good companies, so you can put it on, and you have to mention your home country. Also, about the second thing, you have to write about your profile summary, like you have to highlight your work experience, how many year of work experience you got in what position in what company. So it will be like it will highlight your CV on basically, because in the UK, the first impression is you have to show your skills, and in the one paragraph, not more than 3 or 4 lines, just you have to like write your profile summary. And about the second thing, here is like the sample of the CV. So about the second thing, about your work experience, you have to detail write about your work experience, what date you started, when you finish your what position you got on the company, your company name, your job title, and you have to like describe in the brief what kind of responsibility you got on the job, and also what achievement you got on the what if you got any promotion in the company, you have to mention that thing as well. And and if you've done any meetings, personal meetings there, you have to mention what kind of achievement you got. And the fourth thing, you got about your educations, and you have to list your education from the bottom to top. Like if you then you're at high school, you have to mention at last the high school, after that the +2, from the date you started and the end date, and you have to mention your school name as well. And after that your bachelor's degrees, same as the university name. And after that you have to mention your master, if you have done your master degree here, or you are running your, if your master is continuing with any university, you have mentioned is continuing. And after that, you have to mention your skills, like what kind of skills you got. If you got the HR skills, if you got like communication skill, good, you got the communication skills. You got the any technical skills like IT skills, marketing skills, and you have to mention at least 5 to 6 skills, because like how the UK companies run, like they actually go with no one manually check the CV, so it will go through the ATS system. So when the CVs go on their system, the ATS system check their skills, just the high, they check the keywords. If the keyword match with your CV, they will automatically select for their first interview. That's your how. Like after that, you have to mention your language, what kind of language you speak. Like many of the students, basically if I talk about the Indian or South Asian student, they can speak like 3 or 4 languages, like in the. So you have to mention the international language like the English, Hindi, Punjabi, whatever it is, like Vietnam, Chinese, everything. And about next is about the certification and training. If you got any certifications, like certificate in the Google Digital Unlock, or the marketing certificate, or any training, so you have to mention on that things. And after last, you have to put your reference if you got any. Otherwise, you can put reference available on the request. And here I'm showing you the sample of the CV. The first thing you have just looked here. The first thing is like name, and she mentioned the chief human resource officer. Like so she's already got the position. So after that, the profile summary is that it's not more than 5 to 6 lines. And after that, skills, honors, and award, like what honors or the award you got in the education, in the university, in the work placement. After that, the course, what course you have done, and the education experience after that. These all, and also I'm gonna give you about some tips about the CVs. Like is you can see that use the clear concept format about the long paragraphs. So you don't have to mention about, if you're making your CV, don't use the long paragraph on like on your profile. summary. So keep, and the second thing, length. Keep your CV at least maximum 2 pages. It depend upon you. If you got the more experience, you can add your CV in the 2 page. Otherwise, it's okay with the 1 page. So you don't have to pronounce, avoid the first thing, I, me, and my article, like in your CV. Don't mention me, I, me, my. Action being the bullet points with the action verb and describe the achievement and the responsibilities. Like the first thing, if the employer hired you, they just see your what kind of achievements you got, what kind of responsibility you got in your previous company, whatever it is like. So it's it totally depend upon your work experience. You have to mention the clear and the what actual you did in the last company, and after that you have to like tailor your CV with the job experience, like your skills, experience. Use the keywords like I already told you before, like in the UK they use the ATS system to detect your CV with your skills. So use the keyword appropriate. Like if the job description, so like they need the communications, marketing skills, and like human resource skills. They need like, so you have to mention according to your work experience the keyword, because they the system check the keyword, just keyword, no like no manually, no one is checked the CV, they just put in the system. And if the keyword match your CV totally, you are selected for the first round of the interview, of course. And at last, you have to like check your all the grammatical error if you have something on your CV. After that, we will go with the cover letter. The main thing in the UK to find a part-time or the full-time job, you have to first you have to make the CV, and second you have to make the cover letter, which is the most important thing here. So in the cover letter, like you have to describe the first thing is same as a resume and the cover letter. So what the first thing you have to mention your name, your address, your phone number, and after that you have to mention the hiring manager name. If you got, if you know the, if you are applying for the company, you know the hiring manager name, you have to mention the name. Otherwise you can leave like that, or you have to mention the dear hiring manager or dear recruitment manager. After that, the third line, introduction, you have to like start a good introduction with like what the position you are applying for the company, and why you find this position is the most important for you. Like you have to mention your past work experience, or yeah, already if you are fresh that you are applying for the first time. So you have to mention I'm like I'm the first time I'm excited to join the company, like. And you have to tell about the, if you are applying you have already done research, something like you have to. And the, if I talk about the body paragraph, what come in the body paragraphs? The first paragraph is you have to, yeah, you have to choose why you are the strong candidate, briefly introduce yourself and highlight your enthusiasm in this position. So you have to mention your like why you have, why the company choose you. You have to introduce yourself and highlight the position, why this position is actual for you, why the company high. And the second thing is showcase your relevant experience and expand the relevant experience. So in the resume what you have put already, like the, you have to put the, you have already put the experience, the same thing you have to put on your cover letter. A cover letter goes to direct to do the HR. Like if you are putting the CV on the, I'm giving you one example. Like if you are putting the CV on the Indeed, you are applying through the Indeed, so you have to first drop your CV on the Indeed. After that, there are the options coming from the, if you can write the cover letter from yourself, all right, then you can, or otherwise you can upload the cover letter as well. So like you have to mention the most relevant experience you got from your company or you got from your own. So you have to mention clearly genuine experience. So after that, third paragraph is a attract. So why company choose you? Why like why company like choose you for the first round of the interview? So you have to mention the good. You have to mention about the company as well. What company do and how they work. That's, and about the fourth, express the confidence and the relative position at your confidence and ability to contribute. And if like if you go to the company, So how much you can contribute to the company, like how much your ability, what's the company, and how where you can take the company to the high level. So you have to mention everything, every. And if I talk about the some tip on the cover letter, so tip for the choosing the cover letter, including express gratitude, opportunity to apply, like including a call to action, further action. You have to profession. You have to write sincerely, regards. It is the most important thing. If you are like submitting through the post, you have to sign you at the cover letter, or you are applying through the Indeed or online. You have to mention at the last your name, and most of the best thing is you have to mention your phone number in email address, because if the recruitment manager saw that you are the good or the eligible candidate for the company, they will directly contact you through the email or through the phone number, or they can text you as well. And the last thing I'm going to tell you about here in the UK, the LinkedIn, how to make your LinkedIn profile, how to connect with how to make your connection here in LinkedIn, and how it's helped to get your job. And mostly if I talk about the UK, like mostly 60 to 70% got job from the LinkedIn, because they are directly connecting with the HR, company HR, or they are connecting with the company employer. So it was like the reference. If I give you the example, like if I'm working in the some company, you are connecting with me LinkedIn, and you got the good experience in the previous company, so you can directly connect with me, and you can drop if I got in the future any position in the company, so they are recruiting, I can definitely do. So you have to connect. So first of all, about the LinkedIn profile, you have to mention your professional headlines, like what you do, what you have to explain. Same as a resume, how you make the resume is just the website. After that, the you have to mention the good profile, high quality of professional photo, like if you got any university photo good, or you got any working professional photo, you can mention on it. And about the next thing is a summary. Write a good summary, as I already talked about the have you got the if you got the summary in your CV about your job experience, about your university, like if you completed your any course related to the same as you got the job experience. So you have to mention the same thing, like I got the job experience in this field, like in HR, and I also choose to study the further in the same course. So it will be help you better to highlight your CV and the summary as well on the LinkedIn profile. If I talk about your experience, you have to mention your experience. You can easily find your company on the LinkedIn, like you just put the name of the company, you can easily find, and you can mention your position, your achievements, your any certificate you got from the company, so it will help you develop your LinkedIn profile. And after that, same with the CV, you have to put your all the skills on the on the LinkedIn. You can like list up to the 50 or more than 50 professional skills. Also, you can, if you get the LinkedIn Premier, so you can do the many courses there as well. These are the online courses, so you have to join that as well. So after that, you can do the educations. You have to mention your education, what education history you got, same as like the CV, education, 10th, 12th, higher educations, a degree, university degree, or the diploma you got any. These are the after that. If I talk about the how to find the job through the LinkedIn, so I already told you that you have to find your company. If you want to apply to PwC or the IE Global, you have to just click on the company name, and you can find that they are the employer working there. You can directly contact them, you can connect with them, you can ask you can put your CV on there and ask them to like review if you got any future position, so we can apply. So after that, if you got any questions, so you can put on the chat box, I can give you the answer. uh, Let me promote or IE Global, like if you don't obtain the job in 9 months, some of like we got some university like in our contact. So I already told you that we guys are working as an education planner in IE Global. We got so much experience. We recruit more than like 40,000, more than 40,000 like students. So if you we got the few universities. So if you don't get the job in 9 months, they can return your 100% fees back. And if you are ready, or your colleagues, your brother, sister, or your anyone want to study in UK, so they can directly like email us. They can directly visit to our office as well, and you can scan as well. And you need any consultants, any help in the choosing the university, right course. If you finished your 12th or you finished your degree, you want any consultant to which course you have to do after this. If you've done the BCom, or you done the BTech from there, what course you have to choose after that, we can help you directly, and it is a free of cost. No, we are not charging anything for the consultation. So also we got the few university we can grab, we are offer within the 24 hours, just in 24 hours. So we got the many university like now want to we very good contact with the university. So if you want to apply, please apply for the as soon as possible for the April and May intake, the coming intake, basically for the South Asia. And contact us. We have dropped our WhatsApp number, Instagram ID, Facebook ID, and like YouTube. So have you got any questions? So that's the Q&A. You can ask any question if you got any question. Please.
All right. Thank you so much, Rohit. Such informative and very useful. My question here from our Facebook Live, the student asked, is it necessary to have cover letter when you apply the job?
Yeah, that's very important for the here. That's the because the if you upload the CV, I already told you that go with the ATS system. That only because the if one position is in the company, so like 100 of the candidate apply on the same company. Because so if you write a good cover letter, that will go directly to the HR. I already told. So it is very important to write a good cover letter. Without the cover letter, you can find the job, but if you write a cover letter directly, that's the good impressive way to get the job more easy. If then like if 90%, 100% are 100 people are applying, and the 90 are applying without cover letter, and 10 are applying, so the first priority will give to the 10 of these.
I see. So it
Yeah.
means that it's increased the chance to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
job, or get called back to at least get the interview and then see the next step. I see.
That's the attractive way. Like if like simply if someone write a cover letter like in a good way, so definitely they will get a call from the interview 100%.
I see. And is that necessary to put your photo? I think you mentioned already, but is that necessary though?
That's not the necessary, but for the few company, like if depend upon the company, what kind of company. If you are applying for the Amazon, you have to make the good CV with the good working experience, with the good professional photo if they like. Yeah.
But if somebody who don't have any experience, let's say study master in the UK, but and then start to find a job during the graduate visa, something like that. So they're just fresh from the university. So what is the suggestion from you?
They like if the student is fresh, like you said, they completed their bachelor's in the home country and doing their master's here. So like in the meantime, if they are applying for the part-time or the full-time, if they are applying for the full-time, they have to go with the graduates. We call there are the many vacancies come from the company. They just recruit for the freshers. So you have to apply, just search the keyword on the like website, like on LinkedIn or Indeed. I'm going to share you many of the website. in the chat box. If you guys ask me, I will share you many of the job.
Yeah, feel free to contact
Yeah,
us, or every channel here. We have WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or you feel free to email us, or we basically anyone near us, feel free to book
yeah.
the appointment and then pop in.
Appointment. We can help you. We can help you in the best way. We are not just a recruitment company. We are helping the student till everything. Not even like the just they are coming here. We helping the
Sure.
accommodation. We helping them to get the good job. Not like we are helping them the good professional job, because we are the education planner. Only we get the success. You get the success.
Yeah,
No,
because we create
yeah,
your success.
yeah.
I mean, we can create your future, right? So apart from that, if student who watching applying and keep failing, like I don't get any call back, just get a lot of rejection, what is your advice to them?
I already told that, like, my advice to you have to first read the job descriptions.
I see.
What the company needs from you. You have to
Mm-hmm.
read the job descriptions, like they are what skills they matching, like what how many skills your
Mm-hmm.
CV and they are matching your job description. Just read the job descriptions,
Mm-hmm.
what skills they want, and in your resume the job skills are same or not,
Mm.
because no human is, because many, like, if I talk about, like, thousand, more than the thousand
Mm-hmm.
application done every day on the UK for the many companies for just one position. So just make sure in your mind that you have to use the keywords, right keywords, because the ATS system just scan your keywords. And definitely if your keyword match with the skills, you can find on LinkedIn as well. Before you applying the job, they mention there, this you're out of one, you have three skills, after three you have one skill is matching, after three out of three, like this. So before you applying, just look the job descriptions
Mm-hmm.
and your skills. If the keywords are matching, definitely you 100% you will got the interview, first interview.
I
And
see.
if you need any help in the interview as well, we can guide you how to crack your interviews, like on the jobs.
Sure.
Definitely.
Right. And then one more thing I would like to add up. Certificate or education is very, very important.
You're right.
Especially you apply a job in the UK. So if your education background in the UK, it means that you have more chance. Am I correct?
Right.
Yeah, because the UK is one of the top.
Top university, like our the world
Exactly.
top university. So mostly all over the world, students are coming to take the education from here, because
Mm,
world top university are here.
exactly.
So
So
it will automatically, if I suggest from my country, especially I'm from the India. So like if you go back, once you completed your education here, if you go back and on the resume there already a highlight you have completed your master from the Liverpool University or from the Birmingham University from Regent College. So
mhm.
if you go back, you are already competing with the upper level, because in India, no one, like, not everyone is getting the higher education from the UK. So it will definitely help you to getting the good package or good future in your.
I see. So education part is also play very
Right.
important in the CV. So also some student who want to build a job career, the university with placements. So many university in the UK that we partner with
Yeah.
also have the placement year, no matter for bachelor or for master degree, or they also offer
Right.
the
Like many, every courses, like for the most of the business courses and most, they can they are providing the 1 year work placements.
I see.
With the, just like if you are applying for the MSc International Business or the management, with them you have to the university providing the work placement as well. You have to find your own work, or that you can help with university help you guys. Here the UK university are really nice, really, because they're helping to in everything from like.
I see. And one more question here is, what if I have master in the UK already and I find a job, but I want to get more opportunity to work. What is the suggestion from you? Is it possible for me to study second master or something?
Yeah, if the student is like they are like need the more education, like they are not enough with their education. They think they are capable to do the more thing. Of course, why not? They have to do the double master, or they have to choose just go in case like the student I'm giving an example, like the student come from the MBA for here, from the anywhere. So after MBA, he didn't find any job. So after that, he want to go for the HR, right? So they can choose specifically one subject like MSc with HR. So they can do the double master on HR. They can make a good career on the HR just with the one subject.
So be specialized
Yeah,
in
in
something.
one
I
thing.
see.
Yeah, that's make you like more
So in
and
your
more
CV, you can
mention.
mention that I'm specialized in something because you already study business in general, and then you do the second master in specific, like for
Yeah,
example, HR. Oh, that's fantastic. And that I think that's also make your CV outstanding as well.
perfect.
I
100%.
see.
And also we can share you some of the website where you can make a good CV, very good CV free of cost, like because not in the UK, your CVs work in all over the world. If you are applying for the US, Canada, Australia, Europe, anywhere, the CVs work 100%. You are applying from the India, China, or Vietnam, anywhere, that gonna work.
I see. Wow, that's very informative. Thank you so much, Rohit.
Thank you.
That's very informative, and then make I believe this session make you understand how to build up the CV. And this is our contact detail. Feel free to contact us, and if you are in London, pop up to see come to meet us.
Yeah.
And then also
We can help any student, like for the free consultation. We can help any student if they are like struggling with anything in the
because we are
UK.
the student international student support, because we are your home away from home. So don't worry, we understand how 1,000 miles that you're away from home, and then you're struggling. So we are here based in the UK, and also as we mentioned, we have many office around the globe. So contact us, and then we can link you with the office in your local
countries.
Yeah. All right. So I think I asked every question from the Q&A chat box. So thank you very much.
Thank you.